Hello and welcome to this video. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you a massive, invisible, universal, and inescapable roadblock to your success as a business owner and entrepreneur. And you know, it really doesn't matter who you are, where you live, how big or how old your company is. All of us who've started and run successful businesses have had to deal with this roadblock every hour of every day. And it's not a big mystery either. When I reveal it to you, you're going to be nodding your head in agreement. So my purpose is to show you this roadblock and show you ways to creatively get around it using resources already right in your hands. So let me get started by asking you this question. Do you remember the book published years ago called Do What You Love and the Money Will Follow? What a great title. And isn't that true? It's really important to do what you love when you're an entrepreneur. The challenge is that simply doing what you love won't cause money to drop out of the sky on you. The money doesn't automatically follow now, does it? There's a bit more work involved than that. But isn't doing what you love so incredibly important? My name's Dike Drummond, and originally I was trained as a family practice doctor. For 15 years and 35,000 patient encounters, we worked on helping people who either had a disease or thought they had a disease get to that point where they were healthy. But you know, I knew there was a lot more to their lives. There's a difference between diseased and healthy. What about this whole other side? What about from healthy to living a life of your dreams? And that's why since I quit medicine 12 years ago, I've worked exclusively with entrepreneurs. I've become a serial entrepreneur myself. I'm a business coach who's had clients in multiple states, the United States and Canada, in multiple different niches. And I believe that entrepreneurs are some of the most creative people on the planet. And it just breaks my heart to see the universal statistic on small business failure. If you look, 90% of small businesses will fail within their first 3 years. And that statistic is remarkably stable. Over time, you can go back as far as you want, still 90%. In different cultures, here and in England, it's the same. Why is that? Well, let me tell you what I've discovered as being a major invisible roadblock to the success of every entrepreneur I've ever coached, my own success, and I'm sure that it's gotten in your way too. Here it is. It's your brain, plain and simple. If you study neuroanatomy, if you study the literature that's coming out of psychology and all sorts of other disciplines, you'll find that one of the major roadblocks to doing anything new in anybody's life is the way our brains are structured. Our brains are hardwired to stop us from changing, and we're programmed to believe that we can't. That's a big problem. And let me give you a real quick demonstration of what I mean by your brain gets in your way. I know that you've experienced this. It's that little voice, you know, the little one in the back of your head that talks to you all the time. Yeah, it's that one that just said, "What little voice?" That's the one. Let me ask you this. Just observe that little voice over the course of your day, especially when you're trying to do new things, developing new marketing plans, making cold calls, whatever it is you need to do that day. How often is the little voice something that supports you, that builds you up, that says, "Go get him, you can do it"? Or how often is it something that says, "Be careful, watch out, you don't know how to do this, what are people going to think? What makes you think you're so special?" Yeah, that's just the tip of an iceberg of the ways your brain gets in your way when you're trying to build a small business. So what I've developed is a systematic way of getting around your brain's hardwiring about diverting your brain's attention from what you can't do to what you can do, a whole systematic way of helping you take action. I'm going to say that again. Take action that builds your business, because I am all about, 100% about implementation. That's the difference between what I teach and any other program that talks about the mind and business. I've been to The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I know that program by heart. I've read The Secret, watched the movie. I know about the power of attraction, but none of those programs are focused on action. See, that's another one of your brain's defense mechanisms. Your brain likes to stop at the point where you understand a concept. But when it comes time to put your understanding into action, that's where your brain's hardwiring and your brain's defense mechanisms get in your way most strongly. So let me show you a program I put together that's totally free, all meat, filled with tactics to get around your brain's defenses and put you in action. Let me show you a little bit about that program right now. I've developed a series of 5 brief videos. Each one shows you a set of roadblocks that your brain puts in your way and gives you at least 3 tactics for getting around them and staying in action. This is what I teach my one-on-one coaching clients every single week in phone calls. And typically I charge $1,000 and up a month, but this 5-part video series is absolutely free and gives you some of the building blocks to using your brain for good. Because the best way to understand your brain is that it's a tool. When it's used properly, it's incredibly powerful. However, when it's left to idle, it gets in your way, just like that little voice. Here's how you can get started today and watch the 5 free videos giving you the Entrepreneur Success Brain Training. And remember, it's all meat. It's going to give you action items you can start to do the very day that you watch the video that'll make a difference in the way your business works, in your confidence, in your mindset. Will give you the ability to understand what's been slowing you down in the past. If you look down below here, there's a little sign-up sheet. Hit the submit button and I'll give you access to your first video instantly. Push the button, let's get started, and I'll see you on the inside.